So, Danny has put his hand up and said his mistakes. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. I don't know when the debrief is happening. It's all up in the air at the minute. I've got to figure out a new time slot for it, so we probably won't be doing after games if we win on a Saturday anymore. So I've got to try and figure out a new time slot for it. It may just have to be a Monday evening instead. So we'll see what happens there. I might drop one today. I might not. I don't know yet. Yeah, so Danny Rule said in his press conference that it was on him most of it with the tactics, saying that after 10 minutes we dominated the game. It should have been about 3-0, and it should have been. We'd had this similar thing with Swansea game in the second half. We missed chances, and it was just a draw. And it doesn't help us. It doesn't help us at all. Right now, we need wins. We need wins. And at the moment, we just don't have that in our locker. And that's the bit that's kind of annoying. Now, there is only a 1 point in it. We can still do it. But it's getting harder and harder and harder to do. It's a harder situation to try and get this right. Because we're running out of games, and this is something I feared a little bit. Even though I've been quite positive on the whole situation that I think we can do this, I feared we were going to run out of games very, very quickly. And it's starting to feel like that. And both Stoke manager and Danny have both said that it's probably going to go down to the wire this season. And that is something that we need to be aware of if it goes back down to the wire on the last game of the season, because it's going to be crucial that we get something against Blackburn, or that could be it. Because you look at Birmingham getting a win versus Coventry, you look at their next game with Rotherham as well. So it's not great. Next week, I have to lift my players and we try again. This is what I will do. I signed my contract exactly 6 months ago, and I've worked so hard with my team, and maybe someone will see all we have invested in the last 6 months and also to the end of the season. It's football, and I think the whole game that James Beadle had just one save, that's it, and the second one is a goal. We were in front and had the stadium behind us, showed a good performance, but all in all, about the results at home, it's 3 draws in our situation. It's not good enough for the step. We have 3 more games and 9 points to take, and that we will try to do. But he did turn around and say, that he should have made the substitutions a little bit earlier. He left the substitutions late. And for a new manager to come out and say that, it says a lot about him as a person, willing to go, I've made a mistake there, I'll go for it. Like, you've seen Paul Valentine this morning on social media go, they're not happy. They're not happy with the draw. They wanted the win. They know they needed the win. And the thing is, we had this the season we went down where we needed a result to stay up, and we just didn't take them. And it's going to feel like the same situation all over again for Wednesday. It just does. It feels exactly the same situation all over again. Because the games that we're looking at getting results in, we're not anymore. And that's just the nature of it. We really need to start picking up wins. We had drawn Swansea, we've drawn Norwich, which you could actually say was a really good draw, because if we had lost that, we would have been out of it. But the fact that in this one, we took the lead, and then it didn't take them long to get back at us. And that's the mixtures of going on the attack. We have said that teams are very good at breaking us down on the counter. When they go on the counter, they're very good. They are very, very good indeed when they go on the counter. So we'll see how that transpires. When they go on the counter, they're very good. And we tend to set ourselves up for that counter-attacking system. And it doesn't help us when that happens, because we've thrown everyone forward to try and go and get another goal. And Valentine wasn't great then in that position because he was out of position. He got pulled out. And I don't know how you fix that because he's very attack-minded when he goes forward. Got a good defensive work on him, but if he doesn't attack, if he don't get back, there isn't anyone there to cover. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens there because I have the thing that I still feel like it feels like a big attack now to do it. I do. I just think the attack is gone. I generally think the attack is gone now. But like people keep saying, there's 1 point in it. We could turn this around, and we didn't think we were going to be able to turn the Peterborough game around. We're going to have that same strength, that same resolute to do that. And if anything that this team has shown us is that we can pull things around. I hope we can. I really do. And you hope that teams around us start getting a bit jittery again because it's getting closer. But we do have to just believe. We do have to just believe, but my belief after yesterday, a little bit waning. It's a little bit waning again, and I'm not too sure. I'll be honest with you, I'm just not too sure with what I think and feel is going to happen. Heart still says we just survived. Head says we've gone. I'll be interested to know what your guys' thoughts are. I'll figure out when I'm going to debrief. Keep an eye on the channel. I might do one later today because I do want to debrief. I do want to get it out the way because I've got things I want to say and I want the community to have their say as well. Because it's good to have their say and get everything what people want out. And it's just making sure things are right in the way we say them and making sure I've got time to do it because at the end of the day, I do have a young family and I want to make sure I'm still around them and stuff as well. So I'm going to think long and hard about next season. I'm not stopping, by the way. It's just, if we go down to League One, I have to think about the timescale because no international break. Again, I said it last time we went down. The international break is crap for most football fans, but for me, it's needed with how much work I put into the channel. It just gives me that little bit of a break. And I always get to this part of the season and I get very wanting the season to end and wanting that little bit of a break from the football side of it and going into the transfer window side of it because I put a lot of effort, I put a lot of time into the channel. And I sometimes feel like it for what kind of thing. I appreciate anyone that watches the channel, but I do get to this point of the season and I won't say burnout, but it is. And I do these videos because they help with my own condition. Because there'll be times once as soon as I've done the video, I'll go and have about 10 to 15 seizures. And then I'm knocked out and I'm in bed. But then I've managed to get a video done or live stream done. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I'll try and fit a debrief some point today, but I don't know when.